Reliable 100% fiber internet kaya ang sarap maging tambahay with Red Fiber.
A U.S. representative proposes that no funds should be given to the Philippine National Police unless the Philippine government acts on the alleged human rights abuses committed by its police force. Pennsylvania Representative Susan Wild introduces the measure seeking to amend the U.S.'s National Defense Authorization Act, which seeks to limit the United States' security assistance to the Philippine Police. Wild sets 4 conditions for the PNP in order for aid to continue. These include investigation and prosecution of PNP members who violated human rights and ensuring that they cooperate with judicial authorities. Wild says the PNP should also establish that it would protect the rights of journalists, trade unionists, human rights defenders, government critics, and activists. The PNP should also have taken steps to guarantee a judicial system capable of investigating and prosecuting members of the police and military who have committed human rights abuses. The last condition is that the PNP should be fully compliant with national and U.S. audits and probe on proper use of prior security assistance. The National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict, or NTF-ELCAC, under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., does not recommend the continuation of peace talks with communist rebel groups. If Marcos heeds this, he would be the first Philippine president post-martial law not to pursue peace talks with the Communist Party of the Philippines' New People's Army after winning the elections. Marcos's peace advisor, Carlito Galvez, announces this on Friday, July 15, in a press conference after the NTF-ELCAC Executive Committee held its first meeting in Camp Aguinaldo. Galvez says local peace engagement is better because there's goodwill, trust, and confidence. National Security Advisor and NTF-ELCAC Vice Chairperson Clarita Carlos agrees with Galvez. What the NTF-ELCAC would be recommending to Marcos would be to offer amnesty.
Need more context, clarity, and perspective? Get the full picture with Rappler Plus. With exclusive content and events, you'll get an opportunity to discuss issues with reporters, experts, and featured guests while helping Rappler continue its fearless journalism. Join now.
The Speaker of Sri Lanka's parliament formally accepts President Gotabaya Rajapaksas' resignation on Friday, July 15, after escaping to Singapore from a popular uprising brought about by his country's worst economic crisis in 7 decades. Rajapaksa landed in Singapore on Thursday, July 14, having fled to the Maldives early on Wednesday, July 13, after protesters stormed his residence and office last Saturday, July 9. Crowds set off firecrackers, shout slogans, and dance ecstatically at the Gota Go Gama protest site named mockingly after Rajapaksas' first name. Parliament Speaker Mahinda Yapa Abewardena says he hopes to complete the process of selecting a new president quickly and successfully. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe will act as the interim president, and he is also the first choice of the ruling party to take over full-time, though no decision has been taken. Meantime, Ivana Trump, the first wife of former U.S. President Donald Trump, dies at age 73, Donald Trump says on Thursday, July 14. Ivana is the mother of Trump's 3 eldest children and has helped her husband build some of his signature buildings, including Trump Tower. No cause of death has been publicized, but a police spokesperson says she was found dead on the stairs and foul play was not suspected. PBA player Paul Desiderio breaks his silence over the physical and emotional abuse allegations by his partner and former UAAP courtside reporter Agatha Uvero on Thursday, July 14. The Blackwater bossing guard posts a longer explanation on his Facebook page a day after initially denying the allegations to Rappler. Desiderio says he vehemently denies Uvero's abuse allegations and had hoped they could be civil for the sake of their son. Uvero rocked Twitter early Wednesday morning, July 13, after she posted detailed recollections of Desiderio's alleged abuse. In a series of tweets, Uvero alleges how Desiderio subjected her to numerous violent acts during their relationship, including strangulation, biting, punching, throwing, and kicking. She also alleges she was physically abused while she was pregnant with their child. Blackwater has also launched its own investigation and condemned any forms of violence against women and children, but not before initially saying that the company would only launch an investigation if Desiderio himself consents to it. BTS's J-Hope drops his debut studio album Jack in the Box on Friday, July 15. The album consists of 10 tracks, anchored by 2 title tracks, More and Arson, which suggest ideas about blind ambition and insatiable passion, according to an article on Vulture. In an earlier interview with Weverse magazine, J-Hope said he hoped to show an extremely dark, raw side with his current music. His agency Big Hit Music, meanwhile, earlier said J-Hope's album represents his aspirations to break the mold and grow further. J-Hope is the first BTS member to release music after the group announced they would take a break. J-Hope is also set to headline the Lollapalooza Festival on July 31.